Now, before I get into my formal speech, you see, Minister, and the adjectival way that you describe what's about to unravel going forward, which I am not able to speak about. Thank you for the kind words about our ZIFA president. Ourselves within government, we can only but watch the work that you guys are about, especially that you have come here to support your colleague who is celebrating his birthday today, as well as a belated celebration into the election into office of COSAFA president. I dare not say much. But Mr. President of FIFA, allow me to speak about you and football without interfering into football affairs. I hope you allow me to do so. You see, governments often are accused of interfering in football matters. And I'm happy that I've got your license to speak. So I will speak. On behalf of His Excellency, the President of Zimbabwe, Comrade Robert Gabriel Mugabe, I welcome you to this beautiful country called Zimbabwe, Mr. Gianni Infantino, and your delegation. I hope you, your delegation, and some of the FA leaders here present will find time in future to return and enjoy more of the beauty of Zimbabwe. We also have a beautiful occasion here. The joint celebration of, on one hand, the birthday of the Zimbabwe Football Association President, Dr. Philip Chiyangwa, and on the other hand, his inauguration as President of the Council of Southern African Football Association. A beautiful occasion because no Zimbabwean has ever led the regional football grouping called COSAFA. And so, lofty congratulations to you, Dr. Philip Chiyangwa, for such a feat. And indeed a beautiful occasion because although the last World Health Organization data published in 2015 put life expectancy in Zimbabwe, rather in Africa, at 59.0 years, you will agree with me that the energy and dynamism in our ZIFA president and his enthusiasm for life will see him go well beyond that. I hope so, Dr. Chiyangwa. Mr. President, there are many of you here, so I should specify, Mr. FIFA President. The occasion tonight is made all the more beautiful by your august attendance and that of your esteemed colleagues and football leaders. Turning to the birthday boy, our timeless youth, a perpetual boys yemtonas. You are now 58. In case you had already forgotten, 58 is quite a number, hey? With your love for cars, Mr. Infantino, I don't have to explain that, you saw a bit of it. You will know that once you go over the hill, you start going downhill, so you should engage the lower gears, starting now going forward. And anytime you forget your age, just look at your waist. American comedian Bob Hope said, I quote, middle age is when your age starts to show around your middle, close quote. And Philip, in preparation for my birthday, as your Minister of Sport, one day when I am your age, you know that I'm much older than you, right? Just tell me how you managed to light all the candles on your cake, considering how many they are. I'm sure when you were lighting the last ones, they had already burnt out. Finally, congratulations, Philip, on your turning 58. I wish you many more years, although I wonder whether you will like it much. That later on, because being a dancer that I know you to be. You see, I watch those selfies and the short videos you post. How will you cope when you reach that age, when a nap chance will be more desirable than an option, will be more desirable an option than a lap dance? Finally, to you, Mr. Infantino, may I take this opportunity to pronounce government's avid and diligent commitment to institutionally elevating grassroots sport and soccer in particular. This is because government is cordially coalescing with the Sports and Recreation Commission and ZIFA to establish 8,000 football clubs in this country under an accelerated drive of taking soccer to the people, especially the previously socially underprivileged groups. I am certain that this envisaged refurbishment of our unstructured grassroots soccer fraternity will not be anecdotally misread as radical and ambitious, because we think it is the right thing to do. Football must be taken to the people, to the communities. However, I feel that this move is contemporarily relevant in addressing new, if not decolonial, questions of sport development in the developing world. From a more Zimbabwean inclined view, the superseding motive to this effect is directly aimed at removing the historical impact of the racially pronounced marginalization of our people, which was a making of the colonial disorder of the past. And so this is what we are doing, working together with ZIFA as well as the Sports and Recreation Commission in our country. And my prayer to you, Mr. FIFA President, is that this is a project deserving of support from FIFA, because what it does is it assists and informs the development of football in our country. Finally, let me ask you to enjoy our beautiful country. You say in football that football is a beautiful game. I say, as the Minister of Sport and Recreation, that Zimbabwe is a beautiful country. And as IPAT, I'm happy that within your structures at the highest level, you have in the name of Madam Samura, a woman as the Secretary General of FIFA. And I want to say a small something about women and how us men like celebrating our women. And this is a small story about a husband and a wife, taking a stroll in the park. And the wife says, "Honey, can I ask for something?" And with the alpha male in us, how we like to be recognized as providers of everything. And so the husband says, "Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm your husband. You can ask for anything. Of course, go ahead and do so." And so the wife says, "Honey, can you kill me a lion?" So the husband, surprised, looks at her and says, "Are you mad? Something is wrong with you. You want me dead?" Then she says, "Oh, but I said, can I ask for anything? You agreed." He says, "No, I didn't mean that, anything. You can ask for something else." She says, "Okay, that's fine. Can I go through your WhatsApp messages?" Bewildered, the husband looks back at her and says, "Okay, fine. Where is the lion? I want to kill it." That is the power of women. Dr. Chiyangwa, thank you so much, and congratulations to you. And Mr. Infantino, feel welcome. This is a home away from home. And let me say this, that I was addressing a press conference some time back, and so somebody asked me, "But you talk to Dr. Chiyangwa a lot." So I said, "Yes, I do." And they said, "Why do you do that? It's the public is accusing you of talking to Dr. Chiyangwa." So I'm like, how can that be an allegation? But how come you have never asked Minister Dokora accused Minister Dokora of speaking to headmasters? You see, Zifa falls under my purview. I'm the Minister of Sport. I must speak to my presidents. I'm the only minister who enjoys having presidents as his juniors. And, and there are 60 of them in Zimbabwe, because we have 60 sport codes. All of them have presidents, but with a small p. Thank you very much. Good night to you. Thank you.
Honourable Minister, thank you very much.
Tonight, to celebrate with you, a man of action, Mr. PC. So, Arare Nakadi. Oh. I've been asked to deliver the shortest speech of all my life. The privilege of introducing Mr. Gianni Infantino and inviting him on stage. But while he's on his way to the stage, I would like just you to help me find the same colorful suite for also my boss, because PC should not be the only one shining. I want the same for Mr. Infantino. So Gianni, you are most welcome.
Good evening, Zimbabwe. Well, my dear friend and brother, Philip, dear friends, dear football lovers, dear Philip lovers, and I am not going to nominate everyone present here because we have been listening to that for the whole evening. But to everyone who is here, good evening. I'm really, really happy and proud to be in this beautiful country of Zimbabwe, to celebrate a birthday, to celebrate a victory. I've taken this leaflet here with me on stage because the motto of tonight is "Let's celebrate victory." And I like that motto. To celebrate victory, you have to win. And to win, you need to be brave. And there are many brave men here in this room tonight. What can I say more about Philip that all of you know and love since many, many years? Let me tell you a couple of things maybe. I met Philip for the first time a bit more than a year ago. Philip, in Johannesburg that was. Philip had been elected recently as the president of FIFA. I was a candidate for the FIFA presidency. And we met in Johannesburg at a meeting of COSAFA, where I was there presenting my manifesto in my campaign to become FIFA president. It was in December 2015. And actually, we spent quite some time together and it clicked immediately. I don't know the reason for it. And actually, we did not meet, as you might could imagine, at the hairdresser, but we met in the bus. It must have been one of the few times that Philip has taken a bus in his life, I think. But we were sitting together next to each other in the bus, which was chartered at that time by COSAFA to take us back from the dinner that we had. And we spent about an hour, I think, speaking about football, speaking about our love, speaking about how we think we can change the world of football in Zimbabwe in Africa, in the whole world, how we can move forward, how we can develop this game that we all cherish. And I was really inspired by this energy of this man, Captain Fiasco. The energy, the passion, the vitality has inspired me, and I've taken some of his ideas as well into my program, which I would have then released a few weeks later. I then became FIFA president on the 26th of February last year, almost a year ago. And some months after that, Philip became COSAFA president. So he's now beating me again 2 presidencies to 1. He's a double president. I'm a single president. I have to invent something to catch up with him for next year's birthday party. But I think one testimony, let me say this as well, one testimony of how everyone in the football world respects him is all his friends, all the leaders of African football present here tonight. They are here to pay tribute, to pay respect to a friend, to a football man, to somebody who has done a lot for football in this country, and we've been listening to the minister as well. And by the way, we will work together with Zifa, with Philip, with you on this project. It's a beautiful project of the 8,000 clubs. Thank you very much. But all the leaders here from African football, they respect the work and they want to pay tribute to Philip, and that's why they are here tonight. So from my side as well, because Philip says I'm his boss, well no, you are my bosses. So I would like to thank everyone. I would like to thank everyone in the room, but let me just thank the presidents who are present as well on behalf of everyone. Thank you, Franz, thanks Kweshi, thanks Ahmad, Pinnik, who's there, Simango, Samir, I cannot see the Artur, who's there, Musa, Kweshi, I said it already, I don't see anyone, Dani, Suleiman. No fake news, please. Okay, no, I would like to thank you really very much, Junaidi, I just seen him, all of those who are here, all the members of the Zimbabwe football family. It's really a pleasure to be here. I feel at home, away from home, but with the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. Tatenda Tsifkuru, right? Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening, and thanks for having me here, for having all of us here. And sorry, before leaving the stage, and since when I am in front of a microphone, I can just not stop speaking, I'm sorry for that. Now, but jokes aside, I have a little present for Philip, and I would like to call Philip to come on stage. I know this is not planned, but please. A pennant from FIFA, but so he can start getting used.
Let's give it up for Mr. Infantino! Pull out yourself, Dr. Phil. Larry, let's see that selfie. Larry.
Kaya pon ko tumbarot sa sulit na pandilukan. Yung ko iwan ang dyan leader.
Looking good. This is probably one of the biggest cakes I've yet to see. And as they are getting ready, we see the Lady Vanessa unwrapping the cake, made clearly with love and a lot of dedication and commitment. Happy birthday to you, and you love you, and you